ABB69, and welcome to my Phillies franchise mode. Hope everybody's doing fine today. We are looking at the possibility of tying and or breaking the home run title, and we're in the beginning of August. So this is insane that we have an opportunity to do this. I'm going to verify that I am live. Saying and I am live. Okay. That's verified. And so anyway, so it's like you can see that Hoskins has actually a chance to also get this title and break the record. But Bryce Harper has absolutely destroyed it this season. And we're at 72 home runs on August 2nd. And for people that don't know the MLB record, the record for home runs is 73, set by Barry Bonds in 2001. If everything goes well today, that number, that name will change to Bryce Harper, which is absolutely insane. Now, it's a possibility. It's going to be a real stretch that we can break the RBI and runs records. I don't see them falling as much. So, I mean, 191 RBIs is quite a few. You can see here we have 124, and we have played 110 games, so I don't see that record falling at all. So it's just, that's one of those records that's just not going to fall. So, but the home run record is definitely going to fall. So let's play the fourth game of the series. We're looking at getting the sweep here. And we have an off day, thankfully, because a lot of our players are tired. So it should be really good. And we're facing off against a lefty, which is not really good for Bryce Harper. Wow. Okay, Real Mutu's going to have to sit. And Andrew McCutcheon's going to have to sit. AJ Pollock is still injured. You're going to play second base. McCutcheon. Okay. And Bryson Stott is coming back from injury list, so see what we can do. So our bottom half of the lineup is not that strong today. Let's see what we can do. I also want to get Zach Wheeler going. I mean, he hasn't pitched that great for us this year. But we can get a clinch a 500 record after today.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. The Phils enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Joey Lucasi is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Scott Kingery, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the left fielder, Delino.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Myers is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
A lot of people in the stands are looking to get $1 million baseball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game.
That was kind of an ugly inning.
Zach Wheeler will be on the mound for game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Tommy.
Here it comes.
Pham.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3.
That ball comes in and gets him.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
So coming to the plate, Will Myers. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 0-1 the count. Pause, now the pitch. Hit out towards second. To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
In there, a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. His career line against Wheeler. He's gone 3 for 11. Wheeler pauses. Here's his offering. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. We are still scoreless. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
This guy's just what you're looking for if you're looking for one of your corner spots to have some power. Not only glove work on one of the corner positions, but lots of thunder in that bat.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. Good action on the sinker. 1-2. A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. So now to the plate, Davy Grion, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Fielded cleanly, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Wow.
So striding forward now, Bryson Stott, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. He's set, and the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both.
That is set. The center fielder, number 24.
Coming to the plate now, Roman Quinn, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and this is on the ground is short, could be two. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Thank you for that free run.
So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Striding in, David Bodie comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
At the ball.
Stott on second. Quinn at first. One gone. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. From the stretch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. There to play it is Profar, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Zach Wheeler. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. On now to the bottom of the second. Phillies lead this one 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Brian Dozier. Hit hard up the middle. Kingery's there. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Digging in, Francisco Mejia. First pitch of the at-bat. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Chopped toward the second baseman. Reined in, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Wheeler's ready. 0-2 pitch on its way. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Padres down in order. They're down 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the speed threat, Scott Kingery. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Now back, left fielder, Delino.
At the plate, Delino DeShields, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch.
That's outside. Ball.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. On its Taylor made
crap.
to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now that.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. In there for strike 1.
Looking for 73 here. I'm only
Swung
hitting
on,
with
but
X,
fouled off
so
to the
like,
left. Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Phillies go down quietly there, but they lead it 1-0.
We're back as the Padres line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Coming into this one, they find themselves last in the league in runs scored, and a big part of that has to do with their lack of home run production, a category where they also rank dead last. In talking to a member of the front office, he acknowledged how important home runs are to scoring runs in today's sport, and that they simply haven't done a good enough job of getting the power bats they need in place. He went on to say, it's probably the #1 problem we have to address going forward. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. First offering on its way. Slow grounder to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
I find it interesting they complain about lack of home runs.
And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
The #1 reason they signed Machado.
So striding in, Tommy Pham. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
So here's Will Myers. Popped him up. Stott is there for it.
Got a level 5-pitch inning.
3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still trail 1-0.
I'm guessing it's going to be like another 2 weeks, and we'll beat
All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, number 17.
be a silver
Hoskins.
rankings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Going back is the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot, and he keeps it up. 53 now on the year as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Davy Grion. Hard hit ball to second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryson Stott reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Yeah, I need to see some solid contact right here. Certainly it'll get the confidence going. He's been slumping pretty hard.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Now this is on the ground for Hosmer over there at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Roman Quinn.
Now batting, Roman Quinn. It comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. On the ground to the right side.
I thought that would get through.
First is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Philly. Leading off the inning, Fernando Tatis Jr. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
Correct count, 2-2.
This one's down to third. He's got it. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the Padres, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Eric Hosmer is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Kingery's there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. Philadelphia's on top, 2-0.
Wow.
At the plate, David Bodie.
Off to the Phillies.
Here's the first pitch to him.
13, David Bodie.
Hit on the ground to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So here now is the pitcher. Zach Wheeler comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Late that time for a strike.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
In now, Delino to Shields.
Left fielder, Delino.
As he lifts it in the air to right field. Myers is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi.
Way to go.
I'm just curious about that plaque out there. Daryl Ackerfields does. Trying to find out where this ball is here. Anybody know where the ball is? Hello? There we go. Yeah. There we go. Leader of the bullpen for over a decade. Coach and mentor. Being in a 16. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, he's with the Phillies, too. That's kind of crazy. Okay. Nice little plaque. Sorry about that. I just saw that plaque and I wanted to know what it was.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. Now at the plate, Francisco Mejia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Outside, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Got him swinging on the fastball there.
Oh, wow.
Jurickson Profar becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1, still down 3-0.
Okay, we're going to get Harper going for 73.
Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Right. Harper.
We'll definitely get 2 shots here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bouncer up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. 1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch on its way.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
That's wide. 2-0. And it's fouled away. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1. Davy Grion waits on deck. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Ooh, they're taking him out.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to play it is Profar, and there are 2 away. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Ready for another chance. Bryson Stott. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Myers is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they lead it 3-0. Next to the plate for the Padres, Tommy Pham. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the pitch. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there. Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. He's right there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. They trail it here 3-0. Andres Munoz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52.
Digging in to try it again, Roman Quinn. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Munoz is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O, velo. Lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Roman Quinn becomes the first out of the inning. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. 1 hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
At the plate now, Zach Wheeler, as he'll square to try and move that runner over, but misses for the first strike.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
And this one's in the dirt.
Count 0-2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Did his job, though. I got the guy to third.
The second baseman, Scott.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Scott Kingery, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this.
Damn.
And it's gone onto the lower basket of the Western Metal Building.
That's his second of the day.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now back, the left fielder, Delino.
Into the box, Delino DeShields. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
The right fielder, number 3.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's upstairs.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Three and 0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a
corner,
game
right
where
on
all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
High in the air into shallow left
Just
center.
got under it.
Left fielder coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the
please
fight
join
and strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Phillies 5 and the Padres nothing. Eric Hosmer to the plate now.
leading up for the
First pitch of the at-bat.
the first baseman, Eric.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Brian Dozier now, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
The 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out.
Wow.
Padres down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kyle Barclaw is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Greg Garcia will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 5, Greg Garcia.
First pitch on its way. Rhys Hoskins is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Into the box, Davy Grillon. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out.
Next for Philadelphia.
Stepping in, Bryson Stott. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. 2 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
So frustrating, D-Roll. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Fouled off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1.
Nope, outside.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. That's 3-1 now.
Wow.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Hit in the air to shallow center.
Got under that one.
Therefore, it is Profar, and Jurickson has it to retire the side. Phillies strand one, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Now at the plate, Jurickson Profar. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Yeah, this will be his last one.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. So stepping in, Greg Garcia, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. And this is fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball left outside.
Hit out towards second. Kingery's there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Now to the plate, Tommy Pham. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Wheeler pauses. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike now as that misses to the San Diego right fielder. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
Dan, this offense has been struggling to push a run across all game. Here they get a nice 2-out RBI in the 8th inning to drive in the first run.
You know, listen, it's taken a while to get on the board, and you know they're still behind in this one, but it's better than getting shut out.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. 9th inning coming up. Phillies on top, 5-1. Emilio Pagan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Emilio.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out to center field. Profar is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Neil Walker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Neil Walker.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and that's the 2nd out. Scott Kingery will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. the 1-0.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
1-1. Here it is. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together. Jose Alvarez, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Jose Alvarez.
Here's Manny Machado now. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And that's in there for strike one. Alvarez has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Eric Hosmer goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. Josh Naylor will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him, and the Phillies will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
5-1, the final total in today's game. Philadelphia took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Zach Wheeler hangs win number 11 on his line as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
I'm thinking that was the last game for Stott this year.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia
Edie is
Phillies.
expected to be coming off the disabled list.
No errors. They left 5 men on base.
More than likely he's going
For the
to put
Padres,
Stott to the minor leagues.
5 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men
The other
on
shortstop, the other rookie shortstop, he has a
Time of the ball game, 2 hours.
he's better running,
47 minutes.
so I can use him as a pinch runner.
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.